Yo, what's going on, YouTubers? This is AJ, and welcome to my channel for my newcomers. Welcome back for my subscribers. Anyway, today's date is March 11th, 2013, and this video is going to be about some things that I do. What happens when I run out of tea. How can I keep my levels high in between the doctor visit, the time I run out? Um, these are different things that I've researched and I've worked out with my doctor, and you know um, this past doctor visit helped me realize that it can help keep your levels up. So we're gonna get right into that. First things first. I've been on tea for the 21st of this month will make 3.5 years. Okay. There was a period of time where I was not on tea for about 3 to 4 months. Um, and back in June when I got my levels checked, it was at about 55. So everything had reverted. That ugly visitor came back to see me, and that was pretty traumatic for me. Um, and I got back on tea. And I came across an article that I read back when I was pre-T, and it was still up on how to boost your T levels naturally. And I started thinking, if it boosts your levels naturally when you were pre-T, who's to say it won't keep your levels high if you have to skip a dose or whatever the case may be? Well, I started taking B complex to help with my hair growth and to keep my hair from thinning and all the other stuff. And as you can see, I'm pretty good on that tip. Haven't started losing my hair yet. Um, Actually, hair started to sprout elsewhere, like up here on the lip area. I do have quite a few black hairs around here, but the lighting in here is really iffy. I'll probably have to get a very good camera to catch those on camera or whatever. But um, yeah, so I started taking a Super B complex to boost my B vitamin intake, which helps with your nail strength and growth and your hair. It also helps with your skin, and if you can tell that it's not baby smooth, but that's because I'm growing hair here and all that other good stuff. So um, but I'm noticing that it did promote hair growth in other places that's rampant. Like, it wasn't that fast the last time around. Whatever. Um, Also, as a estrogen blocker, I started to take 100 milligrams of zinc every day. Um, it blocks the body's production of estrogen. Um, it's also a source of energy, if I'm not mistaken. I also work out really, really heavily, at least twice a day, even if it's not a full hour workout or 45 minutes. It's maybe a quick burst. If I have in between me doing whatever, I'll do 15 jumping jacks, then drop and do 5 to 10 push-ups, back to jumping jacks to keep my heart rate going. Then I'll do lunges, squats, or whatever, just to keep me going. And that by the time I actually went back this past week to get the results, my lab results, and I hadn't had my shot in about a month. Um, my levels were fairly high for not having T injections. So the zinc had been working, my B vitamins, of course, and my working out. Also, I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking cigarettes. Um, so I'm not as fatigued when I work out, and so my doctor was really impressed with that. And fellas, when you go to the doctors, make sure you get a printout of your lab results. You could ask for those, and keep track of those while you're going, so you're conscious about your health, and the decisions that you're making while on T. Because again, things like smoking um, can cause poor circulation, um, windedness, because your red blood cells are gasping for air, and other health risk and factors that look up the side effects in men with that smoke. If you're smoking a pack a day or even a pack a week, it can hurt you like tremendously. So fellas, please, 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 take care of yourselves. I know you really hate that doctor that you have to do that does that invasive checkup, but it's a must. We have to be real with ourselves. We have to be real about our anatomies until whatever the case may be, until you have a histo or whatever you have. Like, we have to be real, fellas of color especially. We have to monitor that type of thing because ovarian cancer is real, and we have to break that stigma and that logic that shit can't happen to us. It's real. Also, fellas, get the whole STD HIV testing if at your doctor while you're there. So you don't have to make these odd number of trips um, to the doctor, so you don't have that awkward moment. It's like, look, check me for everything. My doctor loves me because he's like, what would you like today? I want it all. Just one shot deal. I'll see you in another 6 months. You know. Um, for those who don't know where I go, I still go to Chase Burston in Baltimore. I find that I'm very comfortable with the staff there. They are very knowledgeable. They have some trans people on staff that you may not know. Um, and so they're familiar with dealing with us in general, um, both men and women of trans experience. So please, this just the risk factors are out there. If you're having sex with men, fellas, get tested. Have sex with condoms. If they don't have them, oh, I can't feel it. No glove, no love. You got to start. Stand up and let it be known. If you're penetrating your partner, use a condom. Um, or take precautionary measures. Make sure you're using a barrier between you and your lover, because people are liars these days, and you can't. You got to be real about some shit. Um, STDs and the HIV rate amongst trans men is actually appalling to me, because it, people don't think it can happen to them. I don't know where that stigma came from, but it's real. It can happen, and I have friends that are positive. I have friends that are negative, that are dating partners that are positive, and they have a healthy relationship. So I really want you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, your lovers and your partners, and make sure that you're always open and honest about what you're doing with your partner. Um, that is like my biggest thing right now, like being open and honest with your partner. You don't have to sneak and do anything. If the person can't love you and understand where you're coming from, then that person may not be for you. So it's all about your health and not participating in risky behavior, you know? So I'm gonna get out of here because I've already done almost 10 minutes of babbling, and I gotta meet up with my little brothers. For guys in Philly, especially the younger guys, if you're just starting out on your journey, you want to work out. I'm working out with a couple of younger guys. Some pre-treat, some P, blah, blah, some pre-T, some R&T, and everything in between. Like, we're trying to just get the health thing going. We're gonna be body sexy by the time the summer hits, and I did pretty good on my little shape up. All right, guys, I'm out. You know, like I said before, take care of each other, take care of your lover. I'm out.